Hey everybody, Hayden Dingman from PC World here, and I am here with a
What is that, a new headset?
A new Oculus Rift.
Wow.
Shock. This is the Oculus Rift S. I keep wanting to say the Xbox One S.
Oh, that's not right.
And in fact, they said that's why they chose the S name, is because people are already familiar with it from the Xbox One S and the iPhone S, 6S, I guess. So, but yeah, Oculus Rift S. This is a brand new VR headset for PC.
It's got a new design, huh?
Yeah, this is shocking because we went to Oculus Connect in the fall and we saw the Quest, the standalone headset that they're making. We kind of thought they were done with PC VR, but obviously not. They have a brand new headset. You might notice there are cameras on the sides here and on the front. Same as the Oculus Quest, it is a inside-out tracking headset. You might also notice there's a Lenovo logo here on the side.
Oh, whoa!
Because
surprise.
this was built in partnership with Lenovo, which is also funny because we tried a Lenovo. Do you remember, Adam? We tried that Lenovo
I do
Vive.
That was last year.
Was that last year or 2 years ago? I can't remember.
Yeah.
They were making
they were
making a SteamVR headset at one point. Now they are working on this Oculus design instead. So yeah, we have a new strap design. It is much more rigid. They're calling it a Halo. It's the same as the PlayStation VR, kind of.
How does it feel on the head?
Feels actually very comfortable. It actually reminds me a lot of the deluxe audio strap for the Vive, which is also this rigid plastic form. It's got that bicycle wheel design on the back, so very easy to adjust on and off. And then, it is an inside-out tracking system. So we have 5 cameras as opposed to the Quest, which has 4. So we have we have 2 on these side corners here, 2 on the front. And then the big innovation here is there's this one on the top, which means when you raise the controller over your head, you're still getting a controller tracking, which is the problem that we have with the Quest, right? As soon as I moved my hands over my head, the Quest kind of lost it every time. So this has a much better tracking. We played 2 demos. We played Vacation Simulator, and we were downstairs, played a game called Wrath, which is more of a Viking game. Both of them are really fun. I'm really looking forward to Vacation Simulator. That's out in April, so we're only like 2 weeks out from that. But yeah, this when we were playing Wrath, there was a lot of sword motion, shield motion, stuff like that, lifting above our heads. I never had any problem with it losing tracking. It still does the thing where if you put your hands behind your back, it immediately loses it. That's just part and parcel with these inside-out tracking systems. There's not much they can do to fix that, except if they put one on the back here, but that's not going to happen, or at least not yet. But yeah, it was a really great experience. They also have improved the resolution on this headset. It is, oh man, I'm going to screw it up. I think it's 2560 by 1440, which is the same resolution as the Oculus Go. It is not the same resolution as the Oculus Quest, which is the standalone headset. That's the weird part. The Quest is actually a higher resolution headset, even though that one's standalone and this one is tethered to the PC. So that's a bit strange. I don't know why they went with a lower resolution here. We've also heard a rumor, and we have to confirm this, so keep in mind it's a rumor, but we've heard a rumor that this tops out at 80 hertz, which is less than the 90 hertz that Oculus has said in the past is key to VR.
Interesting.
So that's a little strange.
That would be weird.
We'll confirm that for the article, so by the time you actually read this, you'll know whether or not that's true or not. But yeah, other than that, it looks great. Screen door effect is much less noticeable. That's really important because I've been going back and forth between the original Rift, which is now 3 years old, and the Vive Pro, which had that higher resolution, and it was very noticeable every time I went back to the original Rift. It looked like garbage. So yeah, it's nice of them to actually have a better screen finally, less screen door effect. And yeah, just not having to set up the whole thing. We haven't demoed the Guardian setup, but everybody that we've talked to here says it's very easy. It takes no time at all.
Is it still pretty, even though it has the new design, is it still pretty, keep the light out pretty well?
Yeah, it keeps the light out pretty well. The FOV is a little more noticeable to me right now. I'm not sure if that's just because it's a new device and I'm looking for it's tighter. And I'm not sure if that's just because it's a new device and we're not used to it yet. I don't have, obviously, an original Rift or a Vive to compare to here. So yeah, we'll have to check that once we actually have review units at home. We can really dig into the specs. It is one of the things I've noticed though. But yeah, it's a beautiful headset and it feels really nice. They have the depth thing on here, so you can slide this closer and away from your face. I can't do it right now because I'm not on my face, so it's a little bit hard, but this button presses in and you can sort of get this movement back and forth.
And what do you think about the strap being off to the side like this?
They did that with the Vive also, and I think the original Rift even had that in the design, though not as tethered or not as closely tethered as this. I noticed it a little when I move my left arm around. I'll sometimes catch it on the cord. I don't think this is going to be as nice as the Quest in terms of just like moving around my place. But if you're one of those people that still wants like that top tier PC sort of experience, obviously this is going to be a much better visual experience. You know, a 1080 Ti 2080 is going to do a much better job than whatever chip is inside the Oculus Quest. So yeah, we'll probably, I mean, this is what I want to use as a nice PC Rift, but we'll have to check, you know, once we get it in our hands and stuff. They're also, you might notice there are no headphones anymore. They're doing the same thing as the Quest. They have that like built into the strap headphones, which in this sort of environment is a nightmare because there's so much noise. But I assume in the house it won't matter as much. They also said that you can plug a pair of headphones into this, or pair of headphones. I'm not really sure. I mean, it's a PC, so I assume they're just using wireless headphones paired to the PC. And so yeah, you could do that if you wanted a better audio experience. But anyways, it's a 3.5 millimeter jack. It's a cool little it's a cool device, and I'm glad that Oculus finally has another PC headset for us to try. Whether or not it's gonna win you over finally, I think Quest probably has a better chance of going to the mass market just because you don't need a PC to use it. But they are both the same price. They're both $399, and they're both releasing this spring. So this will be out also within the next couple months. And so yeah, we'll bring you more details as soon as we have them. As I said, we have to confirm that not the resolution, but the refresh rate on this. But other than that, Oculus Rift S, and that name is still really hard to say. And yeah, it's a nice surprise because we kind of came here not expecting there to be anything really notable. So we will have more details as soon as we can. And for now, I'm Hayden Dingman for PC World, and we'll see you soon.